Hello, I'm Jackie Queally, one of Ireland's first Biofield tuners, and I've created Biofield Tuning Ireland. Biofield tuning is a great way of working through your electromagnetic body to restore health and vitality. Biofield tuning helps in so many areas of your life, including your business, your relationships, your creativity, your confidence, your grief, your frustration, in fact, all sorts of emotions that we carry around in us without realising we do. I've worked with and experienced many forms of tuning fork therapies over the years, and I believe that Biofield tuning is the most effective and powerful method. It works uniquely with a timeline that can include your ancestry, your prenatal experience and your birth, and all the years that you've lived. It can accurately detect and uncover and really heal the root causes of any disease or lack of harmony within your life. In Biofield tuning, we use tuning forks selected carefully for their versatility and efficacy, and we only use a small range of these forks. We systematically check your electromagnetic field to ensure that every blockage is unblocked, harmonised and reintegrated into your central line. Only then is it released. I also encourage you to understand the process and take ownership, as this stabilises the adjustments and makes it more permanent. The work is very deep and enables you to readjust to your original free flow. That was your natural birthright when you were born, and then as the years accumulate, we all receive blockages. They always occur, and if we ignore them, they eventually lead to ill health or even disease. So treating your blockages allows you to become more and more fully present, more aware of yourself, and feel a general feeling of lightness. And this fuller awareness helps you cope with everyday challenges. It's very beneficial. Biofield tuning really brings inner harmony. And who wouldn't want that? To see the world with a smile in your heart, to go forward with a spring in your step, and to see the world with fresh eyes. You don't have to be present to benefit from Biofield tuning, because I offer distant sessions as well as close-up. Because Biofield tuning works in the morphic field of resonance, where we're all connected. So I invite you to book a distant or a close-up session and see for yourself. Thank you. Tune up your business. Businesses consist of people, and for your business to flow, you need your staff to be focused and able to work under stress at times. If you work for yourself, often a negative attitude or belief can get in the way of doing things and creating good business. So, in order to create a successful business, you need to keep the energy flowing, creative and vibrant. I offer group sessions for your staff and also one-to-one sessions for you or your staff to ensure that you're truly open for business. A one-to-one business session can be done remotely as well as close-up. I project a hologram of the group onto the plinth when I'm doing a group session, and then we use the intention of creating a healthy business environment, or indeed any specific intention you require for your business. Intention is key to any of these sessions, so you may request your own specific intention for one-to-one or distant sessions. So I also do some spa treatments, and the first one is what's called a sonic meridian flush. And this is really to stimulate and relax the client, to get the energy moving throughout the body, and they have this session with the clothes again fully on, and I work with a weighted fork and sometimes crystals. So I will use one weighted fork on the sacrum here, on a spine, and then I connect to the next vertebrae, and this is the start of the treatment. And I'm going to, when I feel the energy going through, I move up the spine, gradually moving up the spine, and this is the opening sequence in this session. And we also work on the hands and on the arms, on the legs and the feet, and we get everything moving up and down. And we also do the face, which can be a treatment in itself, and we'll show that in the next video. So this is the sonic meridian flush. The second stage of it would be the face, and this can be done as a standalone therapy. It's really nice. And I often use a crystal as well. And then the crystal will be placed on any area of the face which may have congestion. So the crystal will actually amplify the effects of the tuning fork and bring fresh blood to the region and allow the muscles to relax and the blood to flow to the face. And you can go all over the scalp as well and stimulate the scalp. So this is a very stimulating and yet relaxing facial session for people who want a little bit of spa therapy using sound waves. Now, in a classic treatment, which most of the treatments are, I use both weighted and unweighted forks to treat the client. And the beginning protocol is to connect them to the Earth star and then the solar star. And this connection allows a flow through the central core of your being and enables a deep state of relaxation to occur. So I start with finding where the Earth star is located. So in this instance, I'm treating Anne and I'm just sensing where this Earth star is. It's quite a long way out. Here, and here we are now. We're going to start by connecting her to the Earth star with sending the energy up from under her feet. And we do the same at the head when we anchor it in the energies of the sun and the earth. And then we begin to ascertain where we should work today. So I use a pendulum for this. And I stand to one side and I ask the pendulum to show me where we need to work. And I find that the pendulum is going to what we call a half step between her throat and her brow chakra. And you can also check everything on the different chakras, going up the body like this. And when you come to the chakra needs attention, and as you can see it's on the right side more than the left side. And then I'll actually start to treat from a 5-foot field away. We come in through her whole timeline to treat this area of her body, to clear it. This is the priority for today. And we'll show you in the next video how that is done. So I then sound the tuning fork at the beginning of her timeline, around the time she was born. And I slowly come in with the fork, detecting any anomalies in the frequencies. If I feel any change in the vibration, I would stop. And then I would hang on in that spot until it cleared, until it harmonized with its original frequency. Then I would continue to pull in all these like lost energies, these stuck energies, these traumas often that have caused these stuck energies are now being cleared, and we bring them towards the central line. This can take several minutes. It depends on the situation of the client, and then after that we will then integrate it into the area, over the half chakra in this case. Bring it in from the edge, pour it in and integrate it. And when the sound is good, by the way, it might just be sense. You don't always hear the sound if you're in a busy area, or if you're using weighted forks, you just sense when it is harmonized. And assuming it's harmonized, then column it to release it from the body. As it's been reintegrated, it's now ready for release. And this is what gives the feeling of lightness and well-being to the client. And it allows all the chakras to harmonize and the energy field to become uniform and not imbalanced. At the end of the session, you feel light and more present and freer quite often that's the result. Any resistances have been cleared. So this is a real privilege for me to be able to offer these sessions to people, harmonising when and where is needed most, and then contact me to book your session. So these are seated sessions, and in seated sessions we are working on any tightness in the chest, the shoulders, the diaphragm, the back, all of the back area, and we release this by using a weighted fork and coming into the field and slowly combing out any anomalies, any trauma you find, because these actually impact on your body. And it's amazing how the shoulders could be unequal before you've worked on someone, and afterwards they're nice and they've dropped and they're nice and even. So we can work on 1 or 2 chakras at the same time. Often we work on the shoulders and the chest, or the chest and the stomach. And I bring everything in to the body, and then I comb it at each chakra through the back and through the front. Releasing. Just the same principle as when you were lying down and you released upwards, but here we're just releasing forward, and we have the added benefit of being able to release from the back. The back is a neglected area and can be worked on as a separate session lying down, and it's certainly incorporated in the seated sessions. So these leave the client feeling more relaxed, and it's a short session, it takes about half an hour.